scene in the entire series was when you're sitting in the cards ready room and you are discussing Shakespeare. My question is, what was y'all's relationship like off the set?
Be careful how you answer this.
We didn't really have much of a relationship off the set. I mean, I like Patrick. I think he likes me. Our relationship, we worked with each other for about 10 days or so, 2 weeks maybe, before we did the show. He was hired, clearly, and I was hired, and I don't know if anybody else was hired at that time, because we just kept on having, rehearsals of our scenes. And then I left to go and do another show, and then I came back well into the shooting of the pilot. And then you have to understand, I really only came to the set once a year, and even then not for Next Gen, I skipped a year. So Jonathan would take me aside and say, you are the litmus test. Tell me what you see this year. So we'd have a little conversation like that. Patrick and I we were placed in adversarial positions. So, oftentimes it's better to sort of keep that position, because then you don't have to really make it up. And so it was a who's on top sort of, which is the subtext. You have to understand, there are the words and what the words say, but then there's this whole other, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's hopefully the bottom part of the iceberg. I mean, one of the things which was, I'm taking a little time to answer this question, I'm sorry, but one of the things that was interesting about my relationship with Kate and Mulgrew, and Kate and I actually do have a relationship. We see each other all the time, and we talk to each other and what have you. They were so concerned about that relationship that they sort of stayed away from it. They were so concerned that the character of Janeway would become somehow enthralled or infatuated by Q. And there, you kind of went, oh, but no, we have to go there because the audience expects that. And we have to get really, really close, and the audience would be going, oh. To be able to, you're taking a huge paintbrush off, or a huge color off the palette. With Patrick and I, it was frankly easier to play with him. With Kate, it was not quite so easy to play the scenes with her because we weren't supposed to go into that territory. But with Patrick and I, it was sort of easier to play because there we really were, you're just watching, and you're just looking for that place. And so that gives you a secret, it gives you all of those things which are fun to play, and therefore, I think, made for better scenes between Patrick and I. Thank you.